Everybody got mad at me last week when I said I was being negative about the Georgia game, right? And with all this damn blue on, I'm a big ass Alabama fan and been an Alabama fan my whole life. But everybody was mad at me like, he being negative. A win is a win. Yeah, a win is a win. But when you sitting up there looking at it, say, hey, this football team got some bad habits and got some things they need to clean up or they're going to lose some games. I was absolutely right. I was absolutely right about the defense. We got beat by an unranked team yesterday, Vanderbilt. And same thing I said last week. Now, I'm looking at the discipline part and the discipline of the team. I think it's just my opinion. And I got to call Funny Man to see what his thoughts are, because I'm sure he might have some real strong opinions on this, because he's a big Bama fan too. When I got back from my book signing, it was like 20-7 or 20-3 or something was off. I know Vanderbilt was up, whatever. So Alabama get a touchdown. Why they in the end zone dancing like they won the game? That irritate the hell out of me. You get a touchdown, you behind. You in the end zone, you done broke down in the end zone, like broke down dancing. Not a high five, not a jump, and get pumped up, let's go. I'm talking about dancing. Whole little dance in the end zone. And I'm sitting there looking like, then if you got to win a football game off of Ryan Williams making catches, and a lot of them catches were the ball was thrown bad. I don't know if that was a back shoulder throw in that Georgia game or the ball was underthrown. However, everybody was excited. Let's go back to the Auburn game last year. When you threw the end zone, threw the pass in the end zone, 4th down and 20 yards, whatever, no time left on the clock, and you won the game. I knew right then, if they had to beat a team like Auburn with the last play of the game, with a Hail Mary or whatever it was, you had to win it like that. They let you know that they weren't finna win the national championship. One thing about me, I know when we have a chance to win a national championship. And I know when we not gonna win the national championship. We don't win the national championship this year playing like that. When I think football, it ain't about wins and losses. My expectation as an Alabama fan is to play for the national championship and to go to the national championship. When you can't run the ball, when you ain't blowing through that hole and running the ball, you ain't finna win a damn thing. You ain't finna win with Milroe running. If number 26 ain't getting 3 to 6 yards per carry, and you got some chemistry with the offensive line, you ain't finna win no national championship. And you ain't going to the playoffs either. If your defensive line ain't getting no pressure on the quarterback, if the quarterback sitting back there just taking his time deciding who he gonna throw the ball to and just waiting until somebody get open, you're not winning the national championship. That NIL has leveled out the playing field of the caliber of talent that's all over the country. This ain't the old days. And I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I ain't wrong about this. Because if I don't know a damn thing else, I know X's and O's when it comes to football. And the way Alabama is playing, and you you in the end zone dancing, and the other team is up 20 points. They'll let you know right there. They'll let you know right there you ain't where you need to be as a football team. Get mad if you want to get mad. One thing some Alabama, I see from my post last week, some Alabama fans don't want to talk about the truth. Now let's go back. We can talk about all the national championship teams. You can talk about the team when Tua was the quarterback. You had Harris running the ball. You had Harris. You had what's his name? I'm sorry. Let's go all the way back to Greg McElroy when Alabama got on that national championship run. You had Trent Richardson, Mark Ingram running the ball. Then when you had A.J. McCarron running the ball, you had T.J. Yeldon, you had Eddie Lacy running the ball. I'm talking about pounding, weighing them damn defenses down to the point where the defense can do nothing, which actually opened up the passing game. I'm talking about you had Eddie Lacy, you had number 17, you had Trent Richardson, you had all of them star running backs. I'm talking about they was running the freaking ball. Then you had that run with Derrick Henry when they had Coker as the quarterback, standing in the pocket, making throws. You had real good tight ends that year. You had Derrick Henry running the ball. You had my man number 17 running the ball. I mean, just real good caliber of running backs. You know, and then the last national championship, you had Smitty out there catching the ball. You had Mac Jones throwing the ball. They had good chemistry. They had a rhythm. You understand? It ain't no you know, when you gonna win a national championship, it ain't based off of no damn quarterback running. Alabama has never won a national championship on a quarterback legs. Alabama wasn't winning against Georgia until they took Jalen Hurts out. Then when they put Tua in, that opened up the passing game. The safeties got back. And then that opened up the passing game. Now you got Harris running the damn ball as a freshman, running all over Georgia. As a freshman, toting that damn rock. Damn, what's the other running back? Number 30, I think it was number 37. They went to the New England Patriots. Damn, it was him and Harris. They was running that damn ball. And I'm just telling y'all, if Alabama, two things. If Alabama defensive line don't clog up those holes and stop the run, and if Alabama don't run the ball, they will not be in the playoffs. They will not go into the national championship, and they're going to lose some more games. So don't get mad at me, because I ain't doing nothing but stating the facts. I know what they need. When Alabama win the national championship, when they have a good balance of running the ball and a good rhythm. When a quarterback even if the quarterback got to break out and run to throw the ball and run to get the first down, you know what that means? That means that the play didn't work. The design play didn't work. That was not the design play. Sometimes that is good when a quarterback can extend the play and make a first down and make some things happen. But if that ain't what, if you go back and look at the Ohio State game versus Alabama in the national championship, all you got to do is look at the plays was working. The running plays was working. The short passes to the tight end, the little hook routes. Smitty and Mac Jones had good chemistry. They had a rhythm. The plays was working. The design, written out plays was working. When a quarterback got to break out and start running and doing all this stuff, and to the point where it becomes predictable. Now they got a linebacker spying on you, and now you can't run the ball and break out. Sometimes it work, and sometimes it don't. But that's not a national championship team. That's not the team that go. That's not the 12-0 team when we played Texas in the national championship when you had Trent Richardson, Mark Ingram, Greg McElroy. You had them freaking awesome linebackers. You had Marcel Darius on the defensive line, and you had all of them damn badass defensive linemen Alabama used to have. When I don't see that, ain't nobody getting back there. They got some good players, man, but something is missing on defense. They're not getting pressure on the quarterback, and we are not able to run the ball. And you down a touchdown and you celebrating in the end zone, and all during the week, everybody showing they watches and they gold chains. Bling, bling. Bling, bling, because you beat Georgia. And you might not even get to see Georgia again if you lose. Because if you can't beat Vanderbilt, I know damn well you ain't finna beat Tennessee. You got to play Tennessee. Vanderbilt and Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken, I don't even know if they have it broke off on the East and West or whatever. But if you can't beat Vanderbilt, you ain't ready for Tennessee. And like Joe said, lack of effort and energy, very low energy, urgency from this team is definitely missing something. And George, I think it's the discipline. The discipline ain't there. I think they doing too much. Every time they get a touchdown, they on the sideline taking pictures like they in the NFL, like they made it. You would have thought after the Georgia game all week on the internet that Alabama won the national championship. At this point, I'm nervous about y'all playing Auburn. I'm nervous about Tennessee. I'm nervous about Auburn. I'm nervous about Oklahoma. You ain't finna win nothing if you can't run the ball. Burnell, y'all can jump in on this one, because I'm not lying about none of this stuff. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know a whole lot of stuff, but I know this when it comes to Alabama football. I know even, let's go back. Let's go back to 79 when Alabama versus Arkansas in the national championship. You don't remember Major Ogilvy running the ball, that white running back number 42 was toting that rock all night. I was a kid. I'll never forget it. I was sitting on the edge of the bed, man, watching Major Ogilvy, and then I think Billy Jackson was the fullback. Alabama was running that thing. Even the year before that defensive line, that badass defense they had in 1978 against Penn State in New Orleans in the national championship when Alabama had the goal line stand. I know what I'm talking about. And then that damn awesome defense they had in 92. You had Derek Lacy and Sherman Williams running the ball in 92. They was running the ball. They ran the ball. They punched the ball down Miami's throat. Miami was number 1. Alabama was number 2. They was in the national championship. Listen, if I don't know nothing else, I know Alabama football. And I know a championship team when I seen one. When Coker was the quarterback, and you had my man number 17 in the backfield, and Derrick Henry in the backfield. When they had Eddie Lacy, T.J. Yeldon, Mark Ingram, those were championship caliber teams because they had a good balance of offense and defense. And they had a badass secondary. All of those teams had badass secondary. Even freaking 1979 when they had Tommy Wilcox, a white dude, playing, I think he was playing cornerback or strong safety. All of them damn good defensive backs and linebackers Alabama had back in the day. Where they? I don't see national championship. We're going to win some games. They're going to get mad enough and they're going to win some games. National championship until they put them necklaces down and stop celebrating every time they get a first down. You got a first down, you dancing. You dancing. I remember back in the day when I loved Alabama when they got a touchdown and they just politely pitched the damn football to the referee and go ahead and get ready for the kickoff. Alabama didn't celebrate until we held up a trophy, the national championship. Alabama wasn't doing all that. You celebrating because you got a first down. You get a first down, y'all out there dancing. Y'all have a good day. Fred said that NIL got coaches scared to discipline the kids, fear of them transferring. And there you go. Can't discipline, can't say nothing. That's the problem with society now. You can't correct. That's why everybody out here doing everything they want to do. Because everybody's scared to put braces on. Because braces tighten the teeth and straighten the teeth up, but they uncomfortable. So now, everybody teeth crooked. Yeah. Yeah, no, you weren't finna do all that dancing and celebrating in the end zone and Nick Saban that, but that whole NIL, that make me not even want to watch college football no more because it ain't enjoyable like it used to be. And it ain't even just because it's just a whole vibe. I just don't like that vibe. I didn't come from that era. Maybe I'm just too old school to but it really bothered me to see somebody in the end zone dancing and they losing. That's just me. If you losing and you in the end zone dancing, that's just me. Cause when you got that touchdown, I didn't see a damn thing to dance for cause the scoreboard. The scoreboard, you're not ahead. What is you dancing for? Doing too much. Let me know your thoughts. Jimmy, I see y'all on here. Fred, you was absolutely right. Corin King, you're right. Nick Saban never would have allowed that. Pastor Solomon, I don't see nobody. Somebody said, yeah, Nick's presence commanded seriousness and discipline. I don't see it, George. It ain't no seriousness and it ain't no damn discipline. Hey, don't be concerned for me, Burnell. I said this last week when they beat Georgia. When they beat Georgia, Burnell, everybody was celebrating but me. And when I made the video, go look back and look at my video from last week. Everybody was telling me I was being negative. All us Alabama fans, are y'all excited? Are you excited? Well, I'm not. That was terrible. I was right. You just being negative. I'm not that. Players riding around in cars that cost more than some of our salaries. Yeah. Yeah. I said this last week when they beat Georgia, when all y'all was on here posting stuff, turning flip. I didn't even taunt my Georgia friends. I didn't text them anything. When Alabama beat Georgia, I got somebody work on my morning show that graduated from Georgia. And my producer is a Georgia fan. I didn't taunt or text nobody because I knew that a day like yesterday was coming soon. I knew it was coming. Y'all can sit up here just because we got the most national championships in the country. We can roll tide forever. If you just a fan, just to be a fan, be a fan. That's fine. I'm a fan too forever. But we ain't finna win no national championship no time soon until you get discipline, seriousness, a running game, and pressure on the quarterback. Those four. Seriousness, discipline. Did I just see some balloons? What the hell just happened? Get me an Android. Those four things right there. Right there. Somebody said, I was hurt when I seen you not celebrating until I heard your reasoning. Oh yeah, Corin, I'm a football here. I'm an offensive mindset. Corin, I can really be an offensive coordinator for real. I used to sit up sometime and just write plays. Man, it's finna be about 3 more games, man. If they don't change the behavior in Tuscaloosa. All week you seen dudes with Alabama with jewelry and necklaces. That's all you seen. All you seen last week after the Georgia game with them gold, with them bling bling with the A on there was necklaces. Like you would have thought Lil Boosie was on the team. I'm just used to conservative Alabama football where they just kick ass and win. I remember back in the day when Alabama football players, when my uncle was playing, Anthony Smiley, they weren't even allowed to have a mustache or a beard. So back in the day when you get your Alabama program and Alabama playing Tennessee or Mississippi State or Auburn, I'm looking at the program when they play Auburn. I'm looking at James Brooks and Joe Cribbs. They have full damn beards like Gerald Levert. And I'm looking at all the Alabama football team and all of them look like 17-year-old kids, clean shaven suits, disciplined. I was like, they playing them grown ass men. And then Alabama will go out there and beat the hell. Go back and look at the old Alabama programs. Go back and look at the old Alabama programs when Alabama would play Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Mississippi State. Back then, Southern Mississippi was in the SEC. Auburn, Georgia. Alabama was playing teams like Notre Dame. You look at the program. Look at the pictures of the football players. All of them had full beards, like back in the early 80s or whatever. All Alabama football team, the whole team, cut. You couldn't even have hair, long hair. Bear Bryant used to have, look like grown-ass men playing some little bitty kids. I'm like, how these little bitty kids beating these grown-ass men? Right, Cohen? Cohen said, I like that sound of that conservative Alabama football. That's what won the national championships. Right, Burnell? They lack discipline. And number 13 on defense. You know, out of control. And he, the best player on defense. He was spazzing out yesterday probably because he got frustrated. Please leave a comment. I ain't wrong about none of this stuff. Win or lose, roll tide.